Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we're going to do some work for the hips to open them up and hopefully make you feel a little bit more comfortable. So let's get started right away. We're going to come into Sukhasana, easy pose. You're going to bring your right foot in first, your left foot in front of the right foot. Sitting nice and tall. Feel free to sit on the edge of a towel like I do, or a bolster or a block, just to help lengthen that spine. We're going to start, so this leg, the left leg is on the outside. We're going to take our left hand and place it on that thigh. We're going to push that thigh down. You're going to take your right hand off to the side onto your mat, and you're going to turn your body to face that right knee. So I'm going to gently press the thigh down towards the mat as I lengthen my body towards the right knee. Every inhale, I lengthen. Every exhale, I fold a little closer to the knee. Then we're going to lengthen ourselves up. You're going to take your right leg, the foot that's on the inside, and extend it out a little bit wider than your hips. Right hand's on the inside, left hand to the low back. So my belly is drawn in. I'm going to draw the left shoulder back, and I'm going to lengthen towards my right toes. I don't have to touch them. I just want to go in that direction, and I want to keep drawing that left shoulder back so my chest shines up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breaths. If you like, raise the left arm up and over as if you could touch your toes. Breathing into the ribs. Belly is in as we slowly come up. Now we're going to take that right foot and bring it on the outside of the left foot, sitting tall. Right hand on that thigh, left hand just off to the side. Inhale, I'm going to push the thigh away and lengthen my spine. Exhale, I'm going to fold over that left thigh. Every inhale, I think of lengthening. Every exhale, I just think of sinking a little closer to the knee. So we're getting a stretch through that outer hip here. And then lengthen yourself up. Take that left foot now, extend it out a little bit wider than the hips. Left hand on the inside, right hand to the low back. Sitting up tall, belly is in. Draw that right shoulder back and lean towards the toes. Nice big inhale. If you like, raise that right arm up and lean to the side. We're going to lengthen ourselves all the way up. We're going to bend those knees. Just place your hands behind you and just drop the knees from side to side. Little windshield wiper motion. Excellent. Bringing yourselves up now. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So we'll move our lovely towel off to the side. Coming up onto the hands and knees, spreading our fingers nice and wide. Let's exhale to our cat. Inhale to our cow. One more time, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then we'll come into our first down dog, curling the toes under, belly is in, knees lift up. You're going to push way, way back, and then tilt that tailbone up. Okay, remember, down dog's about the spine, not about the legs. So don't straighten the legs and round the spine. I'd rather see you bend the knees and keep the spine lengthened. And we can pedal out that dog if that feels good, right? Bend one knee, straighten the other. And maybe get a little stretch through the calf muscle. From here, we're going to take our right leg and lift it up, three-legged dog. Drawing the belly in, you're going to step your right foot forward. Step it forward, and then you're going to plant your left foot down. So we want to line up front heel with back arch. We're coming into warrior two. So you're going to bend this knee right to the ankle. Keeping that core engaged, you're going to lead with the left arm, come all the way up. Warrior two. So making sure your knee's not collapsing in, pressing it over to the right side a little bit. Your shoulders aren't hunched up. And then you just gaze over your front fingertips, those right fingertips. Take a couple breaths here. We'll go into an exalted warrior, turning the front palm up. Arm comes all the way up. Drawing that belly in, we're going to bring our hands all the way down. Pivot the back foot to face forward, stepping into downward facing dog. Right away, lift the left leg up. Draw that belly in. Step. Left foot forward, plant that right foot down. Knee bends right to the ankle. Right arm comes up and opens up over. Warrior two on this side. Remember, don't let that front knee collapse inwards. Turning that front palm up, raise that arm up as you lower the other arm down. Remember, your legs stay still. Bringing those hands all the way down. Step back, downward facing dog. You can hold here, or we could go into a little slow, little vinyasa. Bend those knees, wave forward into your plank. You could lower onto the knees to lower down, or roll forward on those toes. Bend those elbows halfway or less. Uncurl the toes. Straighten the arms into your up dog. Your hips are hovering over the mat. And then either curl those toes under to lift up or press up. Then uncurl the toes. Downward facing dog. So moving right into our pigeon prep pose. Right leg lifts up. Bend the knee. Turn that knee up towards the ceiling. So open the hip. Then we're going to bring that knee forward all the way towards your right thumb. So you lower the left knee. Now you don't want to sit on your foot. So you're going to just kind of wiggle that foot out of the way. You're going to flex those toes back. And then you're going to slide that left leg back as far as you can. Now we want to make sure we're not leaning on that right side. So you're right in the center. If you need to prop up, if you're really high up, you could prop something underneath your hip. Important thing to note, if the knee is in pain, this is not your pose. So please don't do this pose. Walk our hands back, lengthen the spine. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, bow forward, tuck the chin in, inhale, lift up and lengthen, exhale, bow back down. One more time, we come up, and then exhale, maybe you come down onto your forearms, maybe you want to lower your head down. So try and soften your body here. Nice big inhale, and exhale, just release. 2 more breaths. Excellent. Slowly bring yourself up. Belly is in. Curl the back toe under. Step back. Downward facing dog. Right away, we'll go to the other side. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knee. Turn that knee up towards the ceiling. Open up. And then bring that knee forward. Left knee towards left thumb. Make sure you get your foot away from the groin and then slide that right leg as far back as you can. Again, checking with the knee. First and foremost, no pain in your knee. Lengthen, walk those hands back, lengthen the spine. So don't lean on the left side, be right up in the center. Inhale, exhale, lead with the chest, bow down, tuck the chin in, roll up, inhale, exhale, come down, last time come up. This time maybe come down onto those forearms. Again, squaring the hips off, perhaps lower the head. So try and find some relaxation here. Breathe into the stretch, the tension, and relax everything else. Relax your hands, your jaw, your shoulders. One more breath. And then we're going to bring ourselves up. Curl that back toe under. Step back, downward facing dog. Bend those knees, wave forward into your plank. Roll forward on the toes if you like, lower halfway or left, up dog, back to down dog. And then we're going to lower down onto our knees. And we're going to come back to have a seat. And we're going to end with our double pigeon pose, which is one of my favorites. I like all the pigeons, to be quite honest. So we're going to put the right foot on the bottom, flexing the foot. You're going to get your left ankle on top of your right knee, left knee on top of the right ankle. So if this doesn't work for you, you would just come back into Sukhasana with the left foot in front of the right. All right, now sometimes you got a big gap here. Again, you could grab your towel or your block and place it in between, whatever works for you. We're going to sit up nice and tall, and then we're going to see if we can just kind of tilt forward, lengthen the spine, walk yourself forward, tuck your chin in, and let's take 3 deep breaths. Maybe you can get a little lower. And then we're going to lengthen ourselves up, uncross. Maybe a little windshield wiper, side to side. And then we're going to go the other side. Left foot comes down first, flexing the foot right on top of the left, placing anything in between your knee and your ankle if you need it. Sitting up tall, you can stay upright if you like, or we're going to tilt forward, lengthen the spine, tuck the chin in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, just let gravity take you forward. Soften your body. And we're going to lengthen ourselves up. Great. Uncross. Extend those legs out. Maybe give them a little shake. Loosen up. Maybe make little fists. A little bit tapping down the legs, into the hips, down the sides. And then come into a nice, comfortable seated position. So there was your yoga bite for our hips. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.